Hi everyone, it's Angela, Cali Mom Collects, and today it is Thrift with Me Thursday. I'm going to take you guys along with me thrifting this week. I actually go to 3 thrift stores in one rummage sale, and I have footage of 2 of the thrift stores. This is the first one, this is Goodwill, and I'm looking through the hard goods right now. I do have to voice over because 9 times out of 10, they are playing music that I cannot have on YouTube. So, yes, I'm looking through the hard goods. I look mostly for myself. I do not try and resell hard goods because I'll just leave that to somebody else. I like to sell jewelry. That is what I like to do, but I always look. Sometimes I find some stuff for myself. So yes, this pink jar, absolutely love it. It is pink, it is cute. Nothing special, probably came from Target, but I still like it and I do end up getting it. These are cute little Disney cups. Somebody's gonna love those. I see these cute little shabby chic plates. Those are great for parties, but I'm pretty sure the price that they were asking is close to what you can find on Amazon. You have to be careful. Just because it's at a thrift store doesn't always mean it's the better deal. So, yeah, I would have gotten those though. They're great for parties. And here is my pumpkin canister. I loved this instantly. It was giving me Pottery Barn vibes. And as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit with my one hand because I'm recording with the other. But yes, I do get that. And you will see I do have that couple things already in my cart. I got that pot. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Here is the jewelry. I did find 3 pieces from this thrift store. And they just had things in trays and displays. I did find 3 great pieces though. And here I am. I'm going to say hi. Hello. All right, they brought out new bins with new items. I always do get over and try to look in there before they put it out. I loved that gemstone little trinket box that was just showing, and these vases were really cool. But there was damage on both of them. There was a lot of scratching on those vases, even though they're super cool. And the little gemstone trinket box was missing gemstones, so I do not end up getting those. I don't think I end up finding anything that I bought out of these bins. Yep, I checked these out again because I was tempted to buy them, but yeah, as you can see, there's just too much scratching, and so I left them. This is really cool, this canister. I was trying to read, you could see from the inside what it was saying, but yeah, I don't believe it had a lid. That one is also pretty neat. Okay, I do buy the little wooden reindeer. My daughter found this little anthropology pink Christmas tree. She gets that. And actually, they do end up giving it to her because at the last minute she saw one of the little, a little piece was broken off of it, and he just gave it to her. And she found some clothing. So yes, I was thrifting with my daughter, but here is, I was looking at some of the jewelry. This was the jewelry I was considering, and I do end up picking 3 pieces. Here is what we got. All right, off to the second thrift store. First one was a success. I don't find as much at this one, but I do end up finding a few things. I really did contemplate these Crate and Barrel plates, but I just didn't need them. And this is not something that I would sell, but those are great everyday wear. Crate and Barrel, great brand. Cute little panda mug. All right, they had some really cute pottery items here. I do like this mix of bowls, so I wanted to look at it. There were like 5 or 6 of them. They were all different. They weren't that expensive either, but this is also something that I do not need. Cute little unique pottery dishes. Love to look at them. All right, this pottery item is really unique. What is this? Does anybody know? It looked like a vase. Not quite sure, and these are super pretty. These, I think, are Japanese. And I love motivational sayings. Yes, you definitely can do this. Loved it. Needed to show you guys. Okay, I really do like this. I'm kind of kicking myself. I wish I would have gotten it. But it's just one of those things. I have so many that I have to be pretty choosy. But isn't that pretty? More crystal glass. Pretty birds. Okay, I absolutely love this pink set. It is from Mexico, but I do not get it because I have so many beautiful plate sets. But I did find stuff. I chose 3 pieces of jewelry. As you can see here, I found my daughter a fall dress for church and my son a tactical bag. So, yeah, here is their jewelry section, and this is what I got. Okay, guys, I am going to go over my jewelry haul for this week. I made it to 3 thrift stores and 1 church rummage sale. And so I'm going to show you what I found at each place. And I only got video of 2 of the thrift stores. The other ones, if it's chaotic, I don't try to record. I just am not super comfortable with it yet. So, yeah, I got footage of 2 of the thrift stores, and this one I did get footage of. This was my very first one. Started off bright and early at this one. I was one of the first ones to show up and found 3 things that I decided on. Let's look at this. I believe this one's sterling silver. Yeah, it's sterling silver. And it is glass and gemstone. Oops. Okay, let's look closely. It is beautiful. All of the crystal glass. We've got gemstones and amethyst. And then look at this. What looks like jasper, but I have not done the research on these pieces yet, so I'm showing you first, and then I will more than likely do research on my items and decide where some of these pieces will make it to my live sale on Thursday, and some I'll probably have on in a sale throughout the week if I have another sale this week. We'll see what I have time for. So I do believe these 3 pieces will be at my live sale this Sunday because they are really cool, really great quality. Like this necklace right here is all gemstone and it is long and heavy. Look at this. Look at how cool this is. And I did not test the beads yet, but this is a special piece. It is so heavy. Isn't that cool? I love that. And then this vintage, look at this. This one's really cool too. So you've got the old hook brass clasp, but even, look at it, it's all shell. Even the piece here, it is shell, mother of pearl. And they're dyed. And then this could be quill. Kind of looks like quill. And then the other side. It's adjustable. I decided on these 3 pieces for the first one. And these are probably my favorite pieces for this week that I found. Okay, we'll move on to the second thrift store. All right, this is what I found at the second thrift store. Nothing overly amazing at this thrift store, but really nice pieces still. These will not probably be at the live sale on Sunday. I'll probably feature these in another sale. Still really nice fashion jewelry. These are what looks to be silver plated and a dyed gemstone. I liked these. These look, they feel and look like really good quality. Like they have a good weight to it. They are not cheap. Has a nice thick hook. So I picked those up. I thought these were really cute for the season. These are little dangly leaf. And these vintage, earrings and necklaces are all gold filled or gold plated. And so I thought those were really cute little leaf earrings, great for the season. Pick those up. And then this is a Austrian crystal necklace. Wait a minute. Why is there two clasps? Okay, I think somebody added a clasp here when the rings came undone. I just noticed that. Okay, well, it is an Austrian crystal necklace or bracelet that they turned into a necklace. I think that might be what it is. I think it was a bracelet. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at this. It's very pretty, though. All right, third thrift store. And these items will more than likely be at Sunday's live sale. These are great pieces. I absolutely love this. I'm contemplating keeping this, so we'll have to see what I decide, but this is so my style. This is sterling silver, and it is rose quartz and moonstone. Look at how pretty this is. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I might be keeping this one, guys, at least for a little bit. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, then some cute earrings. So these ones are KJL. These are Kenneth J. Lane. They are kind of like an amber colored glass, like little bubble glass cabochons. They are marked Kenneth Lane. And then these are sterling silver earrings in what looks like maybe crystal glass and onyx. I loved the design, the very abstract modernist design on these, and they are very good quality with nice thick bezel setting. And these are really pretty. The last two earrings that I got at this thrift store is lapis lazuli. You guys really seem to like lapis lazuli. These were really pretty. They're faceted. And these are stainless steel. So they are actually marked down there 316 S steel. That is that's stainless steel. These are great. They feel nice, quality lapis lazuli earrings. And then these are vintage sterling silver and lapis lazuli earrings. Look at the design on this. I love the little twirly little twisty dangles. So these will probably make it to the live sale. And then one more. We have I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, my last stop was a church rummage sale, and I found some great things there. A little bit of jewelry and a few household items. One was a big painting that I have in my dining room, and one is a cabinet, a wooden cabinet, a vintage cabinet that I'm going to paint and use for jewelry. So if I can, I'll show you the pieces that are too big to put here, but where I use them in my house. Okay, let's look over the rummage sale finds. I absolutely adore this mini pitcher. Look at the texture on the handle, and it is pink, my absolute favorite color. That was only $2, and that was a yes. So brought that home with me. And some vintage jewelry. We've got this vintage rhinestone bracelet. Great open work on the rhinestones. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring next to me, but she is. Very pretty. All right. This little cloisonne style enamel belt buckle, which there was another piece to this and I just have to find it. I took it out and it's the other end and the hook. It came with all of the pieces, but that was cute. And then these two necklaces. This one is glass and shell. It has a magnetic closure. And it was a really pretty iridescent, like almost opalescent glass beads and shell. I thought this one was pretty. Okay. And then this one's super pretty. This is also glass and gemstone. It's these lavender square glass, and then these are quartz crystal. And then these are little lavender pearls. So I'll show you closely. It has the toggle clasp. Really pretty soft lavender color. All these cubed glass pieces. And these chunky quartz pieces. Okay. That is it for the jewelry, and then I will add a couple clips of the bigger items that I can't show you here. And that is my thrift and rummage sale haul for this week. Thank you guys for joining me, and stay tuned because Sunday I will be having a live sale where some of these pieces will be there and some I don't know yet. I don't know where I'm gonna have them, but thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, goodbye. Okay, I wanted to quickly show you guys the picture that I got at the rummage sale for $20. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love, 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 love it. Let me show you closely because it is signed. And it's textured, it's not a print. Hey, Rogers. I loved it. It was $20, so that was a yes. And then my cute little pumpkin canister matched my other canisters by my coffee station. Okay, a couple other things I found that are going to be projects for me are this cute. I loved this. I don't really have red in my house, so I'm gonna paint that. We'll see how that works. And I found this really cool, you can see my lemon tree back there, wooden medicine cabinet. It is vintage. It is so cool. And I am gonna turn this into a jewelry cabinet. It is heavy, so heavy. So I will keep you guys posted on my little projects. But this was $20 and that was less than $5, I think. So, all right, that is the rest of my haul, guys. I'll keep you updated.